applying the principles of symbiotic and synthetic relationships with Earth to alleviate challenges in modern education. The principles of symbiotic and synthetic relationships with Earth emphasize the interconnectedness of all life forms and the need for harmony and integration in our interactions with the environment. These principles can be applied to the modern educational system to address and alleviate the 8 key challenges identified. 1. Outdated curriculum and teaching methods. Symbiotic principle. Just as ecosystems thrive through symbiotic relationships, a curriculum should be dynamic and interconnected, reflecting the real world's complexity. Synthetic principle. Integrating diverse subjects, STEM, arts, humanities, into a cohesive learning experience mirrors the synthesis of elements in nature. Application. Revise the curriculum to include interdisciplinary courses that connect various fields of study, fostering a more holistic and relevant educational experience. This can help students see the interconnectedness of knowledge and its application in the real world, making learning more engaging and practical. Lack of emphasis on soft skills. Symbiotic principle. In nature, species survive and thrive through cooperation and mutual support, akin to the soft skills of communication and teamwork. Synthetic principle. Synthesizing different personal qualities and skills into a harmonious whole reflects the balance found in natural systems. Application. Embed soft skills training in the curriculum by encouraging collaboration, empathy, and teamwork through group projects and community engagement. This approach mirrors natural symbiosis and helps students develop the interpersonal skills needed for personal and professional success. 3. Standardized testing pressure. Symbiotic principle. Natural systems thrive on diversity and adaptability, not uniformity, suggesting a need for varied and flexible assessment methods. Synthetic principle. Just as nature synthesizes different elements to create balance, education should balance different forms of assessment to capture a fuller picture of student abilities. Application. Reduce reliance on standardized tests and incorporate alternative assessments like portfolios, project-based learning, and peer reviews. This approach allows for a more personalized and comprehensive evaluation of student progress, reducing stress and fostering deeper learning. 4. Insufficient career guidance and real-world applications. Symbiotic principle. Just as species adapt and evolve in response to their environments, education should help students adapt to the real world by connecting learning to career paths and practical applications. Synthetic principle. Synthesizing academic knowledge with real-world skills prepares students for the complexities of professional life. Application. Implement career guidance programs that integrate academic learning with real-world experiences, such as internships, mentorships, and hands-on projects. This approach helps students understand the practical applications of their studies and prepares them for future careers. 5. Inequity in access to resources. Symbiotic principle. In nature, ecosystems balance resources to support all species, similar to how education should ensure equitable access to resources for all students. Synthetic principle. Synthesizing resources across different communities and schools can help create a more balanced and equitable educational system. Application. Address resource disparities by creating partnerships between well-resourced and under-resourced schools, sharing materials, technology, and teaching expertise. This approach mirrors the symbiotic sharing of resources in nature and ensures that all students have equal opportunities to succeed. 6. Overemphasis on STEM without arts and humanities. Symbiotic principle. Natural ecosystems thrive through diversity. Similarly, education should balance STEM with arts and humanities to create well-rounded individuals. Synthetic principle. Synthesizing knowledge from different disciplines encourages creativity and innovation, reflecting the integration of diverse elements in nature. Application. Develop a STEAM curriculum, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, that integrates arts and humanities with STEM subjects. This holistic approach mirrors natural diversity and fosters creativity, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills. 7. Mental health and well-being neglect. Symbiotic principle. Just as ecosystems maintain balance for the well-being of all species, Educational systems should support the mental health and well-being of students. Synthetic principle. Synthesizing mental health practices with academic life helps create a balanced and supportive learning environment. Application. Incorporate mental health education and wellness practices into the school day, such as mindfulness, stress management, and physical activity. This approach reflects the natural balance found in healthy ecosystems and promotes the overall well-being of students. 8. Lack of personalized learning. Symbiotic principle. In nature, organisms thrive when they find their niche, suggesting that education should be personalized to help each student find their unique path. Synthetic principle. Synthesizing personalized learning pathways with a standardized curriculum creates an environment where all students can thrive. Application. Implement personalized learning plans that tailor education to each student's strengths, interests, and learning styles. This approach mirrors the natural adaptability of ecosystems and helps students engage more deeply with their education. Conclusion. By incorporating the principles of symbiotic and synthetic relationships with Earth into modern education, we can create a more dynamic, balanced, and equitable system that better meets the needs of students. These principles help address the challenges of outdated curricula, lack of soft skills, standardized testing pressures, insufficient career guidance, resource inequities, overemphasis on STEM, mental health neglect, and lack of personalized learning. This approach fosters a more holistic and integrated educational experience that prepares students for the complexities of the modern world. Applying the principles of building the new human to alleviate challenges in modern education. The principles of building the new human emphasize developing a progressive mind, emotion, and action that align with holistic growth, self-awareness, and responsible engagement with the world. These principles can be applied to the modern educational system to address and alleviate the 8 key challenges identified. 1. Outdated curriculum and teaching methods. Developing a self-reflective mind. Encouraging students to think critically about their own learning processes and the content they engage with can lead to a more dynamic and relevant curriculum. Self-reflection helps students understand how different subjects interconnect, promoting a more integrated and updated approach to education. Application. Introduce reflective practices in the classroom where students regularly assess what they are learning, how it applies to the real world, and how it aligns with their personal goals. This approach helps keep the curriculum flexible and adaptive to the needs of students and the times. 2. Lack of emphasis on soft skills. Developing emotional intelligence and situational empathy. Building a new human involves fostering emotional intelligence, which includes empathy, communication, and collaboration, key soft skills necessary for personal and professional success. Application. Incorporate emotional intelligence training into the curriculum through activities like group discussions, role-playing, and peer feedback. This approach helps students develop the soft skills needed for effective teamwork and leadership. 3. Standardized testing pressure. Deploying both synthesis and analysis. The emphasis on both synthesis, the integration of ideas, and analysis, breaking down concepts, can alleviate the pressure of standardized testing by promoting a broader range of assessments that capture different aspects of student learning. Application. Diversify assessment methods to include project-based learning, portfolios, and presentations, allowing students to demonstrate their understanding in various ways. This reduces the over-reliance on standardized tests and encourages deeper learning. 4. Insufficient career guidance and real-world applications. Purpose-driven learning and career development. Building the new human includes aligning education with a sense of purpose and real-world applications, helping students connect their learning to potential career paths and societal needs. Application. Integrate career exploration activities, mentorship programs, and internships into the school experience, helping students understand how their education can lead to fulfilling careers. This approach makes learning more relevant and prepares students for life beyond school. 5. Inequity in access to resources. Bridging knowledge and wisdom across generations. Addressing resource inequities involves sharing knowledge, experience, and resources across different communities and generations, ensuring that all students have equal opportunities to succeed. Create partnerships between schools in different regions, facilitating resource sharing, collaborative projects, and mentorship programs that connect students with experienced professionals. This approach helps level the playing field and provides all students with the tools they need to thrive. 6. Overemphasis on STEM without arts and humanities, accumulating well-rounded knowledge without preferences. The new human is characterized by a well-rounded education that includes both the STEM and the arts, promoting a balanced approach to learning that values creativity alongside technical skills. Application. Develop a curriculum that equally emphasizes the importance of arts, humanities, and STEM, encouraging students to explore a wide range of subjects. This approach fosters creativity and critical thinking, preparing students to address complex challenges in innovative ways. 7. Mental health and well-being neglect. Objective observation of emotional states. Building emotional intelligence involves teaching students to observe and manage their emotions, which is essential for maintaining mental health and well-being. Application. Incorporate mindfulness practices, emotional check-ins, and mental health education into the daily routine, helping students develop resilience and emotional stability. This approach supports overall well-being and enhances students' ability to cope with academic and personal challenges. Lack of personalized learning pathways, and creative engagement. The new human thrives on personalized learning that aligns with individual strengths and interests, promoting continuous creative engagement with the educational process. Application. Implement individualized learning plans and flexible curricula that allow students to pursue their passions and develop their unique talents. This approach ensures that education is meaningful and engaging, helping students stay motivated and invested in their learning. Conclusion. By incorporating the principles of building the new human into modern education, we can create a system that is more responsive to the needs of students and the demands of the contemporary world. These principles help address the challenges of outdated curricula, lack of soft skills, standardized testing pressures, insufficient career guidance, resource inequities, overemphasis on STEM, mental health neglect, and lack of personalized learning. This holistic approach fosters the development of well-rounded, emotionally intelligent, and purpose-driven individuals who are prepared to thrive in all areas of life.